Yeah, Kenya was a pretty safe track, I would say. Lots of GP, where you have your walls left and right. The platforms were sometimes pretty wide open, so I always released a bit or drove very wide. This is where I lose time in Canyon often, when these platforms are so huge. But yeah, overall it was a good map. What else did we have? Stadium. Oh, Stadium was maybe a bit critical. I also struggled a lot. I'm surprised I was 4th with my run. I also saw that many other people had problems. Also, when I see Danik B so far behind, he said a flip didn't work. When I see that Voyager is also placing so bad, luckily for me, but something must have happened for him, which is probably due to the map. It was a bit confusing. I had also problems to find into the flow there in the start of the map.
Yeah, I think that's, like, for me it's always difficult to judge whether a stadium map is too difficult or not. Because many people try to be innovative, they try to build transitions and include different styles and everything, but it only works to a certain extent. Like, at some point it's just too much. For example, the Fredier map from the last season.
Yeah, that was
that
crazy.
That was like an example of being way too much. I thought for this one today, that was still fine for the most part. Of course, a couple of, the flip parts, for example, but I think all in all, it wasn't too bad.
Yeah, it was still okay, but I had some problems here and there.
Yeah.
Yeah, last track. Track itself was alright. It's just difficult with this car to judge if it can make the turn or if you have to if you have to drift. Often you have to drift actually, and in long corners though, where you don't really like to drift. I would say.
Yeah, often you can do very short drifts, and that will slow you down just perfectly to take the turn. But I said that in the cast as well. In the beginning, it takes some time to get used to the valley car in the lagoon environment, because you drive lagoon with a fast car normally, and then all of a sudden you drive it with valley, which is like super slow and doesn't turn a lot and everything. So it fucks your mind a bit, but I think it's still, like, you get used to it fast. And the map was somewhat easy, so...
Yeah. I mean, I was choking quite a lot in that map, and I knew I had to get 3rd place, and I saw they were close in front of me, and that was actually a cool fight. I was happy I got 3rd in the end.
Yeah, I was a bit afraid. Like, you dropped down to 6th place once, and Voyager was 1st, and that would have been enough for Voyager to pass you at the end.
Yeah, also 5th place wouldn't have been enough for me.
Yeah, I monitored that fight a lot, because I knew that it's going to be interesting. And then towards the end, he actually passed everyone.
Yeah, Inori had a very unlucky bug. Or let's say there was one magnet part going downhill near the end, where out of the sudden there came a turn. And I think nobody actually was able to not touch the wall there. And Inori actually flipped over when touching the wall.
Yeah, that part is actually where the deciding difference has been made for the fight for 1st.
Ah, okay.
Voyager crashed. He didn't flip, but he crashed, and it cost him quite a bit of time. That's where he lost like 2-ish seconds, and then he wasn't able to catch up. So that part, like, it was actually one of the hardest parts of the map. But I thought that you still have enough time to prepare for that, because there's, I think, 2 or 3 blocks of straight down before you actually have to...
But you accelerate quite a lot fast on the downhill.
As I said, it's difficult, but not, like, unfair.
Did you see the map name?
Yep. That's great. By the way, we're starting the KO here. The maps will, for the most part, be unknown. It is a new map pool, KO19, with a lot of new maps. Yeah, Taxon, you got it really well. I spectated you in that part. You were in a fight with Voyager. I spectated you in Camp 3. And In Cam 3, I saw that he even drift cancelled that downhill turn. So I was pleasantly surprised by that good turn. And that's where you basically won the map. You will see it in the cast.
Yeah, I watched 2 replays, Rally and Lagoon in the end after my match, or after my XDRace. Cloud actually asks how prepared we are for Sunday.
Okay, what have you done?
Yeah, I'm playing here and there the map, but I still have to train much more.
Okay. Yeah, he also came into my chat. He was asking me how the fuck I did that good time on Outposts. Not sure if you saw it. Wow, Voyager. Really?
I don't really care of the other tracks right now.
Okay.
But yeah, sounds good when you have a good time there.
Who won the XDRace? It's the man that I'm in the Teamspeak with.
An exception today. Lars will actually, he said, I think he wants to even stream it, how he plays the first try on all those tracks. And then he wants to compare what places he would get. So I would say he would probably not win in the end, because Rally will probably be a big rip for him.
Yeah.
But I expect him to win the the last map, definitely. I expect him to get a podium on Canyon. And yeah, Stadium probably in front of me.
Let's see, I'm gonna watch that. That's gonna be interesting.
But I think Rally... I was actually surprised how many people were also so close. I thought when we play Rally...
This is my map.
Oh.
Oh, hello.
I thought when we play Rally in that XDRace that the time gaps will be much bigger.
Yeah, I thought so too.
But yeah, then in the end I have to remind the Copper Millions Cup earlier. Whenever we had Rally, it was actually always very tight, because people, when they didn't know the track, drove the turns with an equal amount of speed. So Rally was always like the closest. No matter what car that is and how the handling is, it was always the closest.
This map, by the way, I built it in Trackmania 1.0 in the very first version. No changes made at all, I just revalidated.
Okay, nice.
I'm sure you stream guys remember when I built this. I had a great time building with the super old map editor.
I think of rally mapping in TM1. I have to think of the one Nadio puzzle track in the very end, the rally one. We had exactly this castle CP that we just crossed. You had multiple ones of those. And then you had only these castle turns and S-turns as blocks. And you had to find a way to connect that.
Yeah,
that you don't have any gap.
Yeah. Yeah, that one was difficult. I remember that.
There was one trick how you could help out with this like 135 degree corners that you have on castle as well. They have this little rock with that you can go up onto the castle road.
The ground variant.
Yeah, exactly, but the CPs were all just one block high, so you basically had the ground variant. build. I mean, the variant which had this rock. If you go one higher, then it's away. But of course it was not fast. Getting the whole track together was really difficult.
Yeah, I remember I didn't finish that one back in the days. I wasn't able to... Like, no matter how I placed them, I was never able to connect to the finish. So I quit. This one could have been built in TM 1.0 as well. Really basic. Oh, right.
Where am I going?
Did you miss the transition?
Yeah. I was so focused on my wiggling that I didn't look forward. But I could have bugged into the next CP and wouldn't have been that slow actually.
Oh wow, seriously?
Chip 8.
This is bad. Like, after the turn, there's a CP. After the bank turn, there's an insta CP. That's bad.
Oh.
Can you get a desert wiggle tutorial? Yeah, it's actually not a lot that you need to keep in mind. It's just wiggling with very little steering. Like, it's only it's a very gentle tap that you need to make to get it into the wiggle. You wiggle usually above 200 to keep a bit more speed, and it needs to be in a way that it matches the car's movement. So you shouldn't just wiggle super fast, but it doesn't make sense. You need to wiggle in a way that you have maximum 2-wheel time all the time. Hello, Poco.
My answer would have been left, right, left, right, left, right.
Yeah. That's not my way of answering such questions. You only wiggle on one type of off-road. Like on the ground off-road. There's 2 types of off-roads. Or 2 types of sand. Normal sand and the not normal sand. You only wiggle on the normal sand. Scheiße. Watch out for the CP. Nice, I crashed right after the CP. Rip. I was on a good run. Kinda.
Old part with the respawn? But there's even another finish. So many finishes.
I didn't even see that one.
Yeah, me neither. Now he's finishing. Ah, he missed the check. Yeah, okay, now I know which check.
Yeah. The Derek, not normal sand would be this mountain, like this type. It's like this sort of texture. And the normal sand is this. Oh wow, 3 DNFs even. Damn.
Harks and Old Bart hand in hand.
Also, one more thing, Derek, on the not normal sand. You have more grip, like you almost have full grip on it. Unless you drive through a CP. The CP block has no grip, but other than that, you have full grip on it.
That is
But the
also
normal
so
sand
weird.
does not have full grip.
Like you have the same in rally. There's also this new off-road which has a bit more grip, where you get faster.
Yep.
But whenever there is something placed on it, I think they're more than just the CP. Also, different types of trees and so on.
Or something, yeah.
They are, yeah, stealing the grip.
Yep. Almost hit my forehead there. You have to slow down so much for this.
Actually, in every transition.
Imagine slowing down in a racing game. Okay.
Yeah. Watch F1.
I saw the results of free practice today. Hey, I am not surprised.
I didn't see them yet, but I can assume. I mean, for me it was already clear that France will be extremely boring.
Yep. I think there's no doubt about that.
It would need to rain.
Yeah,
I actually, actually, I was at some news, or where did I see that? However, it was about the season 1993. I watched. I wanted to get to know who was the first Sauber driver to score a point. It was in their first race, and it was 1993. So, and it was GJ Lechto. And I was on the Wikipedia page and read a bit more, and saw that in the first races, who was the winner, how many players, drivers finished, and, and somehow in all these races it always rained. Like he mentioned it today. The first 3 races, it was always rain.
Ah, verdammt nochmal, I didn't get the turn. I was again, like, on world record. Nice. Oh, cool effect. Okay, nice. That's great. I really dislike how the camera moves in Bay. It looks like it swings with you. Yeah, that's normal. Like, you get used to it at some point, because you don't focus on the camera, you focus on the track. At some point you know where to look at. I personally don't mind it, but I see, like, for spectators it's probably like, what the fuck is happening?
Not normal sand sounds like reversed lagoon wood. Okay. Was probably written during the desert explanation.
Firestorm map. Where is he?
It took me 5 seconds and I drove wrong. I remember when there were all these new Firestorm maps from the KO19 pool in Suspercy on the server.
Oh yes. Yeah, we both played there. Wasn't it even this map?
I thought so too, but there are no locals. But maybe he updated something.
Yeah, because I do remember that one transition. Over the off-road, using the bump and then pop it. Yeah, we definitely played this at some point. But it's still a bit confusing. A lot of people still struggling. Bits. So many people jumping into the tube, actually. Wow. Hey there, Stavros. Bits on an adventure. Let's go. Finished. Well, let's see how many DNFs that's gonna be.
I think none.
Let's see. What's up? Yeah, not much. What about you, man? Melting in the heat. I'm actually kind of hyped for the Alpine, Team 1 Alpine knockouts. That's gonna be great.
Yep.
Can't wait to get knocked out because I get a bug, like, on normal streets. That's gonna be amazing.
Ah, that's not gonna happen.
Ah, what do you think? What they make you think? Nah, this is not an RPG map. I mean, it looks a bit like it, but no, this is not an RPG map. What we're playing right now is a knockout event, so if you get, like, last or in the bottom positions, then you're basically knocked out. Winners POV? Maybe. Marius and me have good chances to get far this time, so we shouldn't choke it. Or at least I shouldn't choke it. I choke more than Marius.
Yeah, no DNF. I said it.
Wow. Will you play the campaign of Team 1 Alpine? Yeah, of course. Of course. I've also been thinking about building a map, but I'm too lazy to actually work with the editor of Team 1.
It would be cool if the speed and Alpine knockouts were together somehow.
Yeah.
But that will probably never happen, right?
I doubt it. Five maps by you, Tom. The fuck? You've been active.
There's also this island Discord. Do you know that?
No?
There's someone sitting on a TM2 island.
Oh, you mean this, how is he called again? Arcady or something?
Yeah, might be. Who is searching for a lot of testers and so on.
Yeah, I saw that in the forum.
Yeah, I'm in the Discord, but I didn't do anything.
I honestly don't understand why he just doesn't come together with Florenzius. Because he's essentially doing the same thing. I don't quite understand. So now you have him who's doing Island alone, and then at some point Florenzius is gonna make Island as well. So, what? But I think they had beef at some point. They hate each other. I don't know. Yeah, in fact, but when are all environments gonna be finished? At that point, we're probably not gonna play Mania Planet anymore. One to 2 years seems very optimistic. I don't know. But hey, let's see. Still cool what he's doing, so hey.
I heard that you might think of playing ZRT Cup next year.
Who said that?
Fabian.
Fabian?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, I did make a statement, I think it wasn't too long ago. And I said that the only reason that I would play ZRT in the future would be to raise my numbers.
Exactly.
In the future, but that's not a yes.
And that's why I said
like,
you might.
Might.
Yeah, you might.
I mean, depending on how it goes in the future, maybe.
But if it's another 2v2 or 3v3 competition, you know with who to play, you know?
Yeah. Pro Junior and Bren. we're gonna speak French all the time. Oui. Oh no. Hello, Cuber. Ah, this transition is proper trash. I remember, I think on this map, I had one of these infamous riolu TM KO moments. Where I died like 8 times, and there was still someone behind me. It's either this one or a very similar one. How hot is the sauna today? Actually, it was okay, like midday it was fine, afternoon it was fine, and now in the evening it's getting super fucking humid. I hate it. Fucking
You know
beach,
what's
dude.
coming up next week? Monday,
30
Tuesday, Wednesday.
30 degrees?
Close to 40 degrees.
Great. I'll probably skip uni forehead. I mean, Deutsche Bahn isn't gonna drive anyway, so... Mada back with the streaming? Wait, like right now, or...? Yes? Yo... Well, I know who to host. If he's still live when I go offline.
What did you say?
Oh, for fuck's sake, I forgot about The Rock again. Mada.
Mother. I didn't see him streaming since
Holy hell.
he qualified for the ARC final.
Yeah, he quit Trackmania. Basically. Not sure if you know the story.
No.
He quit because he said he got addicted to the game and he wants to focus on real life. And he said he won't return before Gamer Assembly 2020. But it's June 2019 and he's already here. I don't know, man.
Yeah, during ARC he was like streaming every single day.
Yeah, it's crazy. He streamed like 14 hours of just playing the same RPG map. That was mental.
And then he went into the final and didn't stream anymore because he wanted to hide his lines. And then, yeah, I didn't see any stream in general anymore.
Yeah. Yo, Fix, thank you, man. And hello, Xon. Get a ventilator. Yeah, Ozone, but I have one. It doesn't help, man. Or it only helps to a certain extent.
Oh! I went straight. I didn't
Nice.
look! I was actually watching at my iPad because I was so sure it will go straight, and then I saw me in the wall. The first corner.
Look at this iPad.
Yeah. Hear my English. It's very well.
Ah, Kacke. First time playing this one. But it's okay. Yeah, the United KOs are actually surprisingly popular. You always have at least 30 plus, and if I'm streaming, it's often even going up to 40 plus. And we even had knockouts with 50 plus. I think the very first KO19 was 50 plus. So that's literally the entire population of Trackmania United Forever owners that still live. That's pretty crazy, actually.
You know, in the TTC there was this poll And
Yeah.
at some point I thought maybe it's GN Paul.
Yeah, I thought so too, but then he
rolled way too much.
He rolled a lot, and he wrote like memes. And I know Paul, like our Paul, doesn't do that.
Yeah, exactly. He could never laugh about any bad joke that I did.
Exactly.
Yeah, but then I was reminding myself, we were speaking about the Team United Knockout. I was thinking, if Paul comes back and sees how many players are playing now suddenly, you must know, when he played the last time in those knockouts, we were like 5 people playing the knockout. He will be so surprised. But I don't really have contact to him, only in Skype, but Skype is dead, so...
Yeah. I don't know what happened to him even. He just disappeared all of a sudden.
Yeah, it's... his breaks became larger and larger. I mean, also before he was here the last time, there were sometimes 2 months where he was not there.
But also the login of this Paul from yesterday, it was Paul TM2. So I really thought it was him, but then, yeah.
Yeah, but the GN was missing.
Yeah, I just thought maybe his login in TM2 would be Paul TM2.
Yeah, not about the login, I mean the nickname. That's... I think he would never try without the GN.
I don't know him well enough to judge that.
But yeah, who was it actually in the end?
Yeah, I was asking myself the same. I thought maybe you knew, but the login didn't ring a bell. He was talking to one guy only all the time, but I couldn't see any, like, relation.
There was once a mixed TTC where I had to disconnect, where someone with P1, not sure if he was called Paul, was... Yeah,
mixed TTC?
Yeah, it was a mixed...
Team 2?
No, that was in United.
Oh, okay, yeah, I didn't follow those. Is GN even active anymore? Nah. Paul is the last GN guy that I've seen since... long ago, like 2011 or something, back when United was still active. Back when the German United community was actually like super big.
Yeah, when Canyon was new, they were also giving it a try. I remember.
Yeah.
Osna. Was also there.
I remember. I recently stumbled upon the old TM Maniacs blog. I don't know how, but I found it, and I actually did read about the old things. Oh my god. Like all of the old articles when Canyon came out, and they wrote their first opinion about Canyon, and they said, wow, it drives like a drunk cow. I was like, maybe this is why the German community died.
I remember Figo said the Canyon beta much earlier than me, and he once gave me an idea how Canyon looks like. He said it has a lot of wall banks. Well, the thing is, tracks were built in a way that there were actually wall banks here and there in the very old leagues. But yeah, if you compare it with nowadays, the wallbang in Canyon...
There was not a single wallbang in Canyon, I think. The only wall contact that I remember, it was, I think, one... What was it? EWL, I think, map? That was multi-lap, and it had a wall slide at the end, on narrow road.
Exactly, these narrow road wall slides, that are basically the wallbangs that I also remember on certain tracks. I think I know 3 or so.
Man, that shit was long ago. Hello, Second Chance. Welcome. But yeah, that blog, holy shit, they also had like the advent calendar events back in the days. And there were so many posts, and actually it was super active. And you could see that they put so much effort into it. And the articles were honestly even well written. Now I appreciate that a lot more than I did back in the days. Back in the days I just cared about, did I win the event or not? But now I see there's actual value in the text that they wrote sometimes. They were actually pretty well written.
Yeah, the article that I found today was when I searched for this CH battle between Den Russia and Monomax. But I didn't find it. I just found that forum there, and there was something with CH11 hidden somewhere. Apparently. I didn't find it though. But people said it must be there. But yeah, I have no idea which CH it was, and that site probably doesn't exist anymore, where you could see the times.
The thing is that the blog still exists completely. Everything is still available. That's actually crazy. Even though it hasn't been used in years. And it also made me think of the old Canyon puzzle that was made. Like, you log into United, and every time you log in, you had a different piece of puzzle. And you had to put the piece, like all the pieces together as a community. And then you got the Canyon poster before Canyon came out. That was so fucking cool. And now what do we get? We get a Lagoon trailer 1 week after the game gets released, and no one cares. Feels bad, man. Yeah, I don't know if it was 1 week, but yeah, Lagoon was mildly rushed, to say the least. But you know that. The trailer was good. It was a waste, to be honest. Lagoon didn't deserve that good of a trailer. Lagoon would have deserved a TM All Best trailer. Because it reflects the environment very well. Oh, how is Hawk not out, man? That would have been a big opponent out for us.
Indeed. I had also a very poor run.
Happens to the best of us.
It all started when I got baited.
It all started when I was born. Yeah, Timania, but they now have pikes in Nadeo, so unlucky dude. No trailer work for you for the next games. Yeah, Pikes and Nadeo. Already since TMGO. That's why he made the trailers. And all the media shit. Bye, left.
Yeah, on this map I went out last time.
Haha. Haha! Norman! Deck! Hello, Spawn. How's it going, dude? Are you also melting? As much as we do? Ike's animating dragons for Questmania trailer. No. Kid.
Ah, I survived this time.
Danix left Nadeo. I mean, I think he was just an intern. He never really was a full-time worker at Nadeo. Full-time employee. He just made like the trailer for Lagoon. He was there for a couple months and then he left. Oh, wow, Spawn. Dankeschön. 19-degree AC. And I'm here, melting my ass off. It's okay, I can survive. This map is honestly good. ESA always has good weather. It's either 0 degrees or humid and hot as fuck. Great. I mean, to be honest, Polista, I will probably not even be at the venue too much. Probably just gonna explore the area outside instead, like in the actual real life. Yeah, Minato. That's actually... The sun in Sweden can be very aggressive. Actual real life heat, the interior is air conditioned. Alright. Then, I will stick to what I say. Anyway. I'd rather go outside than chill inside. Spawn, please. Hello, Nina. Are you drunk yet? Nina, are you drunk? Speaking about Sweden. Shut up? Okay. She is drunk as fuck. Because when girls get aggressive, then they're drunk. Or on their period. Forehead. I see how it is. Completely wasted. Yeah, right. Why is this map called F? I don't like this.
You will find out after the live round.
Wowee. Ah! Hello, Kawi. Yeah, it's also a German midsummer here, by the way. Here you have two Germans playing a Trackmania United in the evening. Oh, hey, there's a finish to the right. Holy
Indeed.
yo. I don't think I will risk it. Because I have the feel it could go wrong.
Riolu 5 save?
Yup. That means you need to play -5 risk.
Well, I did in the warm-up.
Okay. Hopla. Sometimes I wish I had a brain. At least one guy died at the end. Not sure who that was. Bits, maybe.
Yeah, Bits.
Maybe it was actually Bits.
He was actually on a good position before.
Unbelievable. No, wait, no Bibo. Huh?
Lol.
What the fuck? Okay. Colleagues from Sweden that travel early back to Sweden again just to get most out of Midsummer. Honestly, I would have done the same. I think I said it on stream not too long ago, but I do want to travel to Scandinavia and just celebrate Midsummer. Just because, yes.
In Morgen Magazine, they were on Iceland today.
Oh.
They are filming there something, and they got nice 16 degrees in Reykjavik, and in the rest of the isle it's much colder. On some mountains even -3.
I
It's
mean,
actually snowing.
if you need a cooldown. Oh, this Envi mix is Monka S.
I don't know this track. Oh, I have a local here.
Bro, I don't know this track. That's what I
What?
usually say.
How can I not remember such a track? Did someone hack my account or what?
Yeah. Whoa, I got a mid-roll bug.
Yeah, you have to avoid the road.
Ah, thank you. What is midsummer? Well, you basically celebrate the middle of the summer.
Technically, it's
Where
not the middle of the summer.
Where the days are the longest. Isn't this the weekend with the longest day?
Yeah, it is with the longest day, but actually, doesn't summer start with that? It's not the middle of the summer. I think.
Does it? I think. Yeah, you might be right actually.
Summer actually starts with this now.
Ha! Well, we're officially in summer now. Do they also have something like that in winter? Midwinter. Okay, I knew I was safe. Marius?
Ah,
Hi.
I'm through.
Monka, S, Marius, where did you go?
Oh, bits!
You
Ah,
didn't say anything.
yeah, of course. Yeah, this little transition onto the narrow thing. I landed on the left side of it and slid down. Would have been no problem, but then I landed on my back and had to respawn with 0 kilometers per hour.
Okay.
Yeah, I knew that was the rip basically.
Well, I had to respawn as well, going into the first dirt drop. And I was last. But then I kind of knew that people are going to make mistakes, so I just drove. This is not TM2 Stadium, that is correct. This is basically the older game. Trackmania United forever. Yo, Shadok, enjoy your food, man. Oh shit, I have the record. I don't know this map. United Forever sounds like quite a commitment. Yeah, especially funny considering the fact that this is not even the newest game anymore. So this is more like Trackmania United, not so forever anymore. Trackmania United for quite a time span.
Well, it doesn't get any updates, so it will be always forever this game version.
True. But what if they take it offline? Then it's not Trackmania United forever, then it's Trackmania United dead.
Why should they do that?
Well, I don't know. It's Nadeo. Is Thor fast and Hefest account? No. Yes. Hey! We good. So, riolu team, are you gonna watch F1 or Nürburgring 24 hours? I will try to follow both, yeah. The thing is that I will be super busy tomorrow all day long, so I will probably just be able to watch the 24-hour race in the night. Formula 1, it's most likely gonna be a boring race, so I'll think about it. But, yeah, I'll see.
But then it's Ferris Cup.
Yeah, that's the thing. It's tomorrow, so I'll be busy. With Spheres Cup, because I'm gonna cast, like, the entire fucking thing tomorrow.
Ah, you are?
Ah, yeah. I am.
Okay.
For those that haven't heard it yet, tomorrow, Spheres Cup starting at 2 PM in the afternoon. So early stram, dude.
On my channel.
Early and long stream. And depending on how long Spheres Cup goes, I will also cast Trackmania Olympics in the evening, but I will give no guarantee on that.
Yeah, I asked an admin from Spheres. They said it goes until 11 PM or even 12 PM.
What? Okay, I'm dead. What do you mean 11? Yeah, I might start later in that case. Yeah, there's no way I'm gonna start at 2. The matches in the beginning are gonna be boring anyway. Yeah, aim them out, dude. No trial with spam? Nah, nah, nah. Definitely not. Yeah, I gotta talk to the Spheris guys. That is bad. 11. My ass.
Yeah, rip MX Knockout.
Or like rip everyone, because the players are also not gonna be playing for that long. Sucks to play the entire day. You have like no focus at some point.
That will be my problem tomorrow.
Not
When I
only
start
yours.
with a morning knockout.
Don't.
But it's morning knockout.
Yeah, don't. What the fuck, man? The Spheris Endurance Cup, yeah. Yeah, rip Frozen Chaos. Keyboard player. Hey, we have a Schimmelfish map.
Really, he got that time with keyboard? That's sick.
Yeah. I mean, I think he plays on keyboard. Pretty sure.
What is this?
Schimmelfish. Wait, he plays with pads. Okay. Yeah, don't listen to Mr. Streamer. Mr. Streamer doesn't know what he's talking about.
His time with keyboard, that would be so sick.
Didn't this one have like a special finish, sort of?
Might be.
Let me see. I'm there before you. Haha. Oh yeah. Jumping to the left.
Ah,
No thanks. Yeah, I will speak to the admins again. They're probably not going to change the schedule, but having a tournament that goes from 2 to 11, that is absolutely dumb. Like, that is so fucking stupid.
yeah, but the problem is if they do it on Sunday, rip Canyon for me, yeah. Or there's also another cup on Sunday, the Night Tour. So I actually need to have it only Saturday.
I mean, yeah, for you it's bad, but you just can't host a cup of that length. That's just not happening, man. The last quarterfinal will start at 11 PM? What are these French people smoking? What?
And then it's probably the 4 quarterfinals are not at the same time. They are one after each other, and that's the reason why the very last one is late.
But that's
the first
fucking
quarterfinal is
stupid. Why are they just not hosting it another time? What? Human stupidity knows no limits. Hey, Pierre, do you want to host a cup for 12 hours straight? Yeah, very good idea. Whoa. Fucking brilliant idea. Oh my god, I'm stuck in Camp 3. I don't have a button to go back to Camp 2. Okay, that's not working. I thought I could go full Karl Anthony Cloutier Camp 3 mode, but that doesn't work. At least not with this Envi mix combination. I land bugged.
Me too. Ha, overtook you in the end.
Ooh. With French timing, it will also get a delayed start, so even after 11 PM. Oh god. Save me out of that misery. Yeah, I mean, in that case, I should maybe just cast the quarterfinals. If there are all of the quarterfinals being played, like, next to each other? Or after each other?
This gear after the landing.
Hmm. Oh my god, I'm actually stupid. Fuck! Ah, your mom. I hope someone's gonna fail to finish.
One did Voyager. No. Not enough, but is there still someone missing? Oh no.
Fuck. You should have seen what I did. Was this turn?
Yeah, I know which turn.
A right-hander, and I steered too early, and I hit a fucking pole, and I was laying in front of the CP, and I couldn't turtle in.
At least you don't need to play a Tillman map.
Yeah, but this is like okay. This is not even a shit Tillman map. God fucking damn it! Why am I bad at this video game? I don't get it. Okay, you need to win this now, Marius. Yes, Nina, give me a response to that, please. I'm just getting old. Yes.
I know that
Compensating
feeling.
for my pool skills. Fair. But not satisfying.
I was 300s too slow.
Wait, is there no euro symbol in the chat? I type in euro and I get a square. What is this currency? Do I pay with Lego blocks or what? Wow, Maxi made great use of this. I saved him.
Yeah, it
and
was
then he
like...
dies.
It was most likely him going out on rally.
Yeah, but he's not even bad at rally. His game always crashes.
Oh my god, Desert against Hawk. And Voy.
Yeah, he's bad. Go.
So now I have to start driving good again. Slowly but surely.
Yeah, you need to turn the monitor on. You like it, me now. Wow, great job, Marius. Hello, Willem. And hello, Maxi. Good, Maxi, we're both ass. Do you know that?
Oh god.
Yeah, you want to release a bit more there. Hello, Overkill. Are you drunk again? What a sick wiggle, man.
Oh, second, I'm through.
Oh, for fuck's sake, man. That mistake on the coast map gave me a headache. Because I bonked so hard into that pole. Can Voyager, like, finish?
Yeah, he doesn't try.
God damn it, man. Working on it? Alright. Yeah, Maxi, I clipped it as well. And then what happened, Maxi? There was a jump into a right-hander. And I steered too early and I made contact with a pole and I couldn't turtle into the CP anymore. So we're going into the round here, ladies and gentlemen. Professional Trackmania esports right now, presented onto your screens by Hawk, Marius89 and Voyager, going onto a map with the desert car in the desert environment, KO19 Desert Red Sea by Red PO. And this is the top 3 round in the KO here on this beautiful day, 21st of June 2019. Apologies, my calendar is from China. But we're going into the round here with Hawk being the lead, Marius89 on second place, and Voyager on third. Voyager now with a slide towards the exit, will lose a little of speed, but he's not gonna really lose out on a lot of time because you have to slow down for that upcoming corner anyway. Now we have to jump with Marius actually trying to go for the pass on Hawk, and it is Voyager that knows that he's out and 180s into the finish. Great job, great racing here on the asphalt. GG.
Oh, another coast final with Hawk.
Yeah, that's a IKEA, dude.
Once I won 100 in front of him in final. But today this other coast track went really bad. So let's see.
You can just give up, I mean. Just
Yeah,
retire.
actually, that is
Yeah.
an idea. A good idea.
Yeah. Hello, Aseri. Cool emote. Oh, yo, this map is interesting. Oh, the world record 46.51 by riolu. Wow. What have I done? I don't fucking know, dude. Maxi, send help.
Oh god. Is this a tactical wallbang there?
Derek, the pictures that Haxi uses for the announcements, he's not even making them like himself most of the time. Mostly he just yoinks from people. Okay, good luck. The final rounds are right here. On Drifting Nemesis by Crazy Cold D. Two teammates facing it. On this beautiful track, Hawk versus Marius 89. Portugal versus Germany, and it is Hawk that is having a slight lead, but not really a lot to work with. However, he does catch a slide, does make contact with the wall. Great save by Hawk. Marius trailing behind, but he can still make something happen in the second half of the track. Let's take a look here at this racing vehicle. Vroom vroom now entering the tunnel. Hawk with a very risky line. Goes for a lot of speed here up the hill. Marius trying to attack, but makes contact with the wall, and this could be the GG here for the German player. I think he is crying right now because he is losing this knockout to Hawk. GG.
Actually went on purpose on against the wall there. Wasn't sure if it is working out.
Yeah, it didn't. It didn't. Was that a WR record? I didn't see.
Yes, he beat you by almost 4/10.
Fucking nerds. Okay, next KO. Do we play? Pat? Do we play or no?
Yes.
Okay.
Was a good round by him.
So you have 5 minutes to join if you want to participate yourself. If you want to get completely destroyed by the German Teamspeak Teamspeak. Good night, Maxi. Or should you join? I don't know. I don't know if you should join. You don't even have this. Yeah. But you're not supposed to play today, Nina. Just get drunk.
What the What is this turn?
They miss. How is it?
Oh god.
Can you do a drunk stream? No, because I don't drink. Or rather, I don't get drunk. I do drink, I don't get drunk. Also, drunk streams are kinda against Twitch TOS. At least if you're doing them more often. Hallelujah.
What a track.
Yup.
This long left-hander in the tunnel.
Dude, what is this tunnel? I'm just in it.
Yeah, I also
What
thought
did
you have to
think
wall bang
about
it.
this?
And then it goes longer, and
Yeah.
ends up in a chicane. What the fuck? But it might still be better to wall slide the whole thing. I don't know.
I have no clue. The thing is that you have like no speed out of the chicane at all with a wall slide. I don't know, Geodreich. I will decide. Because to be honest, it doesn't really make a lot of sense to stream the early matches in the Spheres Cup. Especially now, knowing that it's gonna take 5 freaking years. I don't know if I will start that early. So maybe I will just try and pass all the quarters or something. That's probably already gonna be enough.
Oh, mid-over. All these turns are getting really tight.
I noticed. Jesus Christ. Actually, not a lot of people though for the second KO. So it's gonna go fast. I don't know how warm it is exactly, miss. I don't have a temperature measure thingy, but it's warm. I can tell you. That's what I can tell you. It's warm. It's so warm that I even forget some words. Okay, so I will try to drive the tunnel without a wall slide. Let's see if I'm going to catch up to your time. I was 2200s behind.
Yeah, this is an ultra long sector.
Yeah, there's no CP after the tunnel whatsoever.
The next CP comes right after the next turn.
Okay, it's like the same. I'm 2300s behind. Actually the same. Hey!
I knew it.
Fuck.
Yeah, below 145. Yay.
Okay, good luck. Have fun. We're gonna go into the next KO. I will definitely win. 4 heads. Only 16 players, so it's not gonna take too much time.
Was this no time attack?
Wait, really?
Nah, there was a question. Wasn't KO19 having rounds and time attack? Ah, it seems like it.
Oh my god, am I seriously playing time attack now?
What was that bug? What is this track actually?
I still forget that I don't have a cam switch button. I switched to cam 2, to cam 3, but I can't switch back. Fucking trash game. Okay guys, I guess we're just playing this time attack knockout then. Or I just leave mid-race, forehead. Don't worry, Hexball will come. ESA train next week. Now it's too late to start.
I mean, the time limit is a bit huge. It's like
It
2.5 minutes.
Yeah, that's way too much. I'm gonna ask.
On this track,
Yeah,
I need
shut
it
up.
actually.
I hate you.
Ah, nice. Not nice.
These gears are actual ass.
Yeah.
Yo, Santos, XDRace perfect, no problems. Even filled up the server, 100 out of 100 slots. Fucking sick. Very happy about that.
Yeah, I'm actually afraid that it might happen that I join too late.
Maybe in the future, you gotta be fast.
Yeah, I mean, of course you want to train a bit these environment mixes beforehand. And not waste your time on the waiting map before.
Yeah.
But it is risky.
I mean, now it's gonna be fine, but maybe in the future there's gonna be more interest, and then I might just raise at the slots. I don't know until how many points, I mean, how many slots I can go until it starts dying. Because I think now it's actually a bit better. Now I could probably go even higher. There's no need. I think 100 is perfect right now. Wait, Magdalene, you're not going to ESA? Why not? What's wrong?
This map usually comes in the top 4 or top 5.
Not this time. Alright, Magdalene.
Yo, Fabian, I'm actually not sure which turn you were talking about, asking if that might be wallbang. But did you see any wallbang on stadium riolu?
What stadium?
The previous map.
No?
I wouldn't know where to wallbang. Either.
Alright, Santos. Take care. I keep getting bugged. The tunnel. Asshole.
Yeah, and that's the most important thing. If you get a landing bug there, no chance. Whole lap is over. I'm fucking up always the exit of the tunnel in the end, right before the finish. It's always unsmooth.
Fuck. Yeah, the start for exclamation mark is very aggressive indeed.
Hey Marius, are you playing the Night Tour Sunday? Yes, I will. But for the grand final, if I reach that, I won't really train for it. If I reach the grand final, I probably have to join later after Canyon is over. Or they have to move the final. But probably I won't reach it, so it's no problem. I will just gather some points for the season.
I dislike the idea of splitting the race, Fabian. And what you write right now basically only applies to your girlfriend. Like, let's be real. There was no other player that struggled finishing the maps within 6 minutes except Susie, so... Right now, there's absolutely no need for that. I'm sorry. I even increased the time limit to 6 minutes. Everyone finished. Except those that missed CPs. So right now, the way the race is being held, there's nothing I would change.
Damn, I forgot to press delete when I finished. I was just waiting as if it was rounds. I lost like 10 seconds.
I'm not even
with
looking
that.
at my monitor right now. Like, no focus. So did the time limit now go down? Yeah, it's 142 now.
These bugs.
Ah, damn. That didn't go very well. Gurfovsky with a record on an island map. That's also something you don't see very often. But at least the time limit is faster.
Oh.
That's a lot better.
There are inscriptions in the Night Tour. Yeah, right. Thanks for yeah, telling me that I will do that during the next map. Just drive a time in. Yeah, I know this map. It was in the final between Hawk and Plecu. Have to do another run though.
Start! Exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Is that the new meme?
So that should be alright. I will quickly go to the registration page.
Cornelius. Actually chuckled. Ah, need to stay in the upper gear there.
Pseudo Trackmania.
Great improvement. Valley map has been updated. Nice. Good to hear. Gonna give it another shot then, and
So I did it.
I will consider it for the Smurfs Cup. Here's the start again. Start, 4 exclamation points.
I registered for the Night Tour and the guy at Twitch chat says now Germany is taking part in the Night Tour this weekend. Nice.
So you're the first one, or what?
Yeah. There's no other German player playing this.
Wow. Not even Dog?
Not even him. If people would know how much prize money there is to win, it would be maybe different.
The thing is that no one knew that this exists. I haven't heard about that competition until I saw your stream about it. So there was no communication about it, at least not in the English-speaking community.
Maybe there was an announcement in this one Trackmania news Discord, but everyone forgot it there because it was just one announcement of many.
Yeah, that's trash. But I guess it's good for you. Better chances. This stream is super nostalgic. Pretty sure I've played a bunch of these tracks in leagues back in 2005 to 2007. Nah, these tracks are all new. None of these tracks are older than a couple months. So there's no way you played these, but they probably look pretty similar to a bunch of league tracks from back in the days. riolu playing Time Attack KO. Yeah, it's actually, like, I didn't even want to. I just fell into this and, yeah, whatever. I'll just play now. Yep, this is a sunrise skin. Indeed. Oh. That was risky. Ina, I like how you're now being considered a German. That's great. Already Bay Island maps in the pipeline for XDRace? I'm not spoiling anything. The desert.
So when is the next race actually?
In 2 weeks.
Nice.
That's the 5th. I mean, we talked about it. It's the weekend before you're not available.
But I will be in Braunschweig that evening. I have to play it there.
Does that mean you have... But you can play.
Well... Can't do something with the others there then. But... Well, maybe I let Susie drive on my account.
Oh god. Why when she got her own account?
Yeah.
What is this map, man? Yeah, but Fabian, the thing is, I'm not expecting to receive a lot of bay or island maps, and also not a lot of desert, because they're very fast maps. Very fast cars. Very difficult to build proper maps with it. So of course the plan to cover every car twice across the whole season, the plan still stands. But if I don't get maps, then I'm not going to force people to build maps of these missing environments. Doesn't happen, it doesn't happen. Not much I will do about it. Yeah, desert was originally called speed. Like snow was called alpine and rally was called countryside.
Oh, that with rally I actually forgot.
But that's really long ago.
Puh, I survived.
Trackmania! Sure. It's Geschwindigkeit in German. Yeah, I remember the German translation actually said Geschwindigkeit. Can't believe it.
Imagine instead of countryside it would say Landseite. Ah,
Yeah, I forgot about that one too.
I'm so unfocused right now.
You can probably do this start trick thingy. Jump. Not gonna try.
Not enough finish timeout.
Yeah.
What a bugged last turn, oh god. What a bad round. Actually, a lot in danger. Dude, this last turn is so bugged. Wow.
Yeah, that
Actually out.
bad. Soon, Trackmania. Need to find some time. Marius! Oh
Yeah,
shit!
this last turn my car bumped 10 times in it. In this banked corner.
Damn!
And twice in a row.
Unlucky. Yo, Deo, thank you very much, man. Thanks for the resub. How is it? Hoppala.
So let's see, Voyager finishes first. I remember on this track there was a very exciting and close top 3 battle. Top 3 or top 4? Maybe top 4. Yeah, top 4 it was. With Esom. I've sniped Esom there last second.
I think I remember that.
Parana also finishing in front of Norman. But there is someone missing. Ah, Frozen Chaos. Yeah.
Frozen Chaos gets forced in with 40 seconds left on the clock.
Will be difficult for him, but still possible. He has a decent run. No, never mind. But he has one more try. The time to beat is 18.51, and that is pretty far back the next fastest time. Pacha's right in front of him, but Frozen Chaos crashes. So it's... he can actually restart, but he doesn't. Wow. He would have had the time. Now he's out.
Kind of unfair. But okay. What is Questmania? I have heard about it multiple times, never seen in action. Because it doesn't exist. It was a plan. It is supposed to be an RPG map within Mania Planet, but probably not gonna happen anytime soon. If at all. So whatever you read about it is a meme. For example, the entire chat right now.
Oh,
No, Tom.
not this track.
What is this?
I had a fight here,
Bad?
also top 4 I believe, with 3 other very good coast drivers. I think it was Black Q, Hawk and one other. Not sure if it was Voyage or... Well, and I was first until everyone started his last attempt. And then I fell back to 4th. And I actually knew that this might happen because my run wasn't that good. I knew it's improvable, but that everyone made his last try work on this.
Wow.
Yeah. So let's see, Para didn't finish yet. Para takes all the bad gears with his steering. Then he's too fast for the turn, where he actually has to be slow. So it doesn't look too good for him yet. But Andy also without any time. Will save it now, but super slow turn. But he's in. For now. There comes Para, and he is on
Oh my god.
last, and Riolu didn't finish. That's close to finish actually. Didn't see exactly when you started. Might still work. Para's time is to beat. You will finish.
There's a bump on the inside. I caught it like 500 times.
Tight call.
Virtual Skipper does have multiplayer. I think it still has a community even. I think there are still people that play it. But those are people that you don't see in Trackmania or Mania Planet or whatever. They're in a completely different universe. I'm not sure though. Maybe you can look up the forum. And see if there's any activity going on. Oh shit, it's inside.
Unlucky. Well, Fabian, yeah, I will have my Vodafone Cube there. As I will come from Holstorf directly. I have it anyway. But I already thought I should use it.
Oh.
So let's see, Norman is currently last, but he's now approaching the finish. And he finishes in front of Hawk. But they are still pretty far back, the leader. Hawk now approaching the ending.
Dude, Tillman built so many KO maps, Ozon. He built so many trash maps.
So Andy is last by 200s behind Norman, TNT battle, and Eddie has only one more try. Good start for him, only 300s behind the record, now 1800s. That would still be fine. Coming to the end, and it's in front of Norman. Is Norman finishing? No.
Oh, he's dead.
Andy sniped him with his last attempt.
Hey, what? Voyager! Wow, it was already like, we were on the podium. And then it popped in the new record. Unbelievable.
Desert. I think that's interesting because Andy is a desert player. That might be actually interesting. Every one of those guys can play desert well.
Oh.
It's a very short track as well, so it will be very close. Different lines in the last. The Voyager went down on the inside and Hawk took it as a little wall ride, basically. But it's also a very keyboard friendly map, I think.
Yep.
So let's see what Andy can do. But yeah, this top 3 fight here. Everyone came through. Riolu now with the fastest time, shortly in front of Voyager, Hawk behind. Now comes Andy. He goes also inside in the last turn, but he's too slow. He's yet too slow, 800s behind Hawk. But he has the multiple attempts because it's just a 15 seconds track. It's crazy how much the length is different between the maps. We had also some maps almost half a minute. Riolu with a new record should be safe now. And Andy? Oh, still last, but it's so close. He has one more attempt. 0.22 for Voyager, 0.23 for Hawk, Andy 0.27, but this first turn looked bad. Yeah, he's RIP. He's RIP. Hawk also improved.
RIP Andy.
Oh, stadium. That's good for you. Bad for Hawk, I would say.
Yep. That run was actually not even bad on the desert map.
I guess so with that
I think
lead.
I lost 1 or 200s in the end, but the rest was almost optimized almost.
Ending also inside?
Yep.
Oh, this track is
there's
actually...
no point going wide.
This track is actually tough.
This is a bad one.
Whenever this map came, I was not able to finish a single clean run. So I think everything is possible here. Where the fuck is Hawk? He's standing at the start still.
DC?
Now he starts driving. Wow. But well, he should know the track quite good. It appears pretty often in KO19. Here and there drift too much, but his first attempt wasn't too bad. He's far in the lead. Let's see Voyager, he's currently last, but has a minus onto Hawk's time and will pass. Now Riolu has to improve. Hawk is on another run as well. Inside line by Riolu, lost a lot of speed. Voyager came close, but... decent times by Hawk and Voyager, but beatable.
For fuck's sake.
Oh!
These drifts are actual garbage. Like, they're so bad to hit. What
That
did I
was
do?
such a
What did I
tight
kill?
round.
Oh, Voyager. Sorry.
I mean, you were plus 600s on Hawk in the pre-last checkpoint, which means you were behind Voyager with that. But yeah, apparently Hawk didn't have the best last sector.
What the fuck is this?
Yeah, this looks amazing.
Oh, great.
I actually remember. It was actually played in a final. Plecu won here final. Zeus map is it? Oh wow. Didn't even recognize. Yeah, typical Zeus map. Yeah, Plecu was sick on this map.
Jesus, what is happening here even?
Yeah, this is classical Zeus tech.
Oh, holy shit.
Hawk got a 20 seconds time, which is already pretty good. Riolu
One more.
beats it. And both players are starting their last run right now.
And riolu kills his run.
And Hawk doesn't yet. He's a decent start, -10. No, he crashes.
Yay.
He was way too fast for that turn.
Loser.
He was over 2/10 ahead at that point. Actually could have saved it already.
Probably. Thank you to Mania for €1.94. That is a very specific donation. Thank you, man. I'm assuming there's no knockout anymore because we're only 9 people left.
Let's
I mean,
see
I
if
will
Voyager
definitely
writes
leave now.
something.
This has been enough. Enough for me.
Well,
Guys, you know what this means, right?
Actually, I'm also not that hyped for a third knockout.
Yeah. You shouldn't play then.